welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel, your host. This week we're coming to you from Newberry Harbor on a still icy Lake Sunapee. Let's now hear from Lauren Griswold of Vital Communities about a Claremont program to provide food benefiting both ends of the process.
Vermont Everyone Eats, the statewide program that pays Vermont restaurants $10 a meal to prepare free, nutritious meals for Vermonters in need, began in August of 2020. We joined on as one of the regional hubs in September of 2020. So the state coordinates the statewide effort through 14 regional hubs. And we at Vital Communities oversee the Upper Valley region. So just on the Vermont side of the river, because that's a Vermont program. The statewide program, Vermont Everyone Eats, prepares, I believe it's over 30,000 meals per week. Of course, at $10 a meal throughout the state, that's $300,000 a week paid to Vermont restaurants. So this is a serious stimulus program that's being used to great effect to keep these small, hard-hit businesses open in this really difficult financial time. And of course, 30,000 meals a week is no small figure for the state's food insecurity, which we also know has seen a huge hit as a result of the pandemic. So here in the Upper Valley, at Upper Valley Everyone Eats, just one of those 14 hubs, since September of 2020, and with a 2-week break as the statewide program shifted funding, we've produced over 73,000 meals for Upper Valley folks, Upper Valley Vermonters in need. And at $10 a meal, that's $730,000 to our 7 participating Vermont restaurants, who some of which have said, the program has been a literal lifesaver for their businesses. When they were looking at being forced to make staffing cuts, they were able to hire 3+ staff members on to support this effort. And we know that local employment has a really significant effect on food security in the region as well. We've partnered closely with Listen Community Services, the Upper Valley Haven, and Willing Hands, 3 amazing other organizations here in the Upper Valley that are working to advance food security in the region. They've been wonderful. They help us coordinate this distribution effort and get meals to those who need it. So as a result of this incredible impact, we've been inspired, being a bi-state organization. We've just been mulling on, hey, how can we bring this model across the river? Would there be enthusiasm in New Hampshire for bringing this program that with one funding source benefits both an entire economic sector of the food service economy in this really difficult time and boosts regional food security in a really difficult time. So with the notion of bringing this model to New Hampshire, we drafted a proposal for a small Claremont pilot, and we're thrilled when we heard that the New Hampshire Charitable Foundation was excited to fund it. So they've given us a grant for a 10-week program over which we've got 3 restaurants in Claremont, the Common Man, the Hitchin Post, and the Sunshine Cook Shop, a really wonderful team. I'm so excited to be working with them. Each restaurant will be preparing 65 meals a week, so that's a total of a little under 200 meals a week for the Claremont Soup Kitchen, which will be distributing them to folks who come through their doors. Anybody who's experiencing food insecurity as a result of the pandemic or otherwise is eligible. So all of our Everyone Eats meals are nutritionally balanced. We aim for healthy comfort food. So think, shepherd's pies, stews, chilies, a grilled chicken sandwich, that kind of thing. And they're all locally sourced because again, we've got that 10% local source stipulation. So in New Hampshire, that local means produced or processed in New Hampshire. So through this small pilot, we will be kicking some of that benefit back to New Hampshire agriculture and food processors as well. But there are similar instances of restaurants supporting food insecure New Hampshire folks in the Seacoast region, in the Keene area. And we're really thrilled to be kind of coalescing this momentum and giving it some spotlight with hopes that it does attract some enthusiasm for a larger scale adoption of the model. Because that would be the big dream, would be, a region-wide or big dream, a statewide adoption. Something that was serious support for small, local, hard-hit restaurants that are doing their best to stay afloat right now. And folks in New Hampshire experiencing food insecurity who are also doing their best to stay afloat right now. You know, it's a time when we could all use some help, and this program is so beautiful in the way that it bands us together to help one another. There's a wonderful interdependence about it where the folks who are receiving meals are, in so doing, really helping support their local restaurants. And it's just important to clarify too that while our Claremont Everyone Eats pilot is inspired by Vermont Everyone Eats, it is of course not affiliated in any official capacity with Vermont Everyone Eats, which is of course funded by the state of Vermont to the benefit of Vermont businesses and Vermonters in need.
Wow, what a great idea, providing meals for those in need and helping our local restaurants as well.